One. Hello and welcome to Card Talk. I'm your host, Grant, and joining me this morning is Matt.
Hello, everyone.
And today we are continuing with our Saga campaign with Passage Through the Marshes. So let's just jump straight in. And Matt, what deck are you running?
Oh, I threw together a three hunters deck with all ranger heroes this time around. I looked into being somewhat thematic and trying to lean towards the more Gondorian rangers. That's unfortunately from the original thought only Mablung made it through the cuts. Damrod has too much of a trap focus to be really useful in a three hunters deck. So we've got a Marthul and Idre, and since they're FFG created characters anyway, you can just pretend they're Gondorian Rangers. But anyway, it's going to be a little lower willpower than the decks I've typically been running lately, but I think this one will have a better chance of flipping the contract, so we won't see that happen as much. Plus, as I recall, when we played this last, this is a pretty combat-heavy scenario, so having the Rangers who can hold their own a little better probably will be helpful.
Okay then. Moving on to the game screen. And as you can see, I'm still running my Irma Focus deck. This is because of the fact I'm just liking Irma at the moment. You may see that we've got the Searching Eye still out of the encounter deck. That is because we have one copy of the Fall of Gilgalad each sitting in our decks, which when it's revealed, it'll be because we've got the Searching Eye.
Just giving ourselves a little more room here since we tend to have towers on our heroes.
Yep, it's usually the case. And I'll just drag mine over there, give myself a bit of space here for the massive tower that will become Irma. And so we begin. You are playing campaign modes. Each player shuffles one copy of the Searching Eye into his deck, remove the burdens with the Helm's Deep and Orthanc symbols from the encounter deck, and each player's deck. It's that Gollum, snakes and adders, and to think that I thought that we'd puzzled him with our bit of a climb. Look at him, like a nasty crawling spider on a wall. Okay, so Frodo and Sam left the Fellowship above the falls of Rauros and crossed the great river to climb the Emyn Wheel upon the eastern shore. After days of wandering through the maze of rocky crags, they finally reached the edge of the dead marshes, only to discover that Gollum is following them. Put Gollum into play, engage with the first player, and search the encounter deck for one location and reveal it. And reveals it and adds it to the staging area.
I'm just pulling out some possibilities for us here. Oh, there we go. And stagnant pools. I think that's all the different kinds of locations we have available to us.
Okay, so I suggest we get the I think it was the soft Mayas, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the last time we played this, we ran one of those because it's relatively low threat. And if we could travel to it that first turn, we won't get a Mire token. We won't have to discard it.
Yep.
probably maybe evil smelling fence.
Okay.
Because if it's gonna have a few turns before it gets discarded, and it's anything else, either the stagnant pools is just gonna take forever to get rid of. Plus, it gets higher threat the more Mire tokens it gets, and Haunted Mirror's already high threat.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
So, and then Shifting Quagmire is the one Mire token. So, I guess we could just do 2 soft Mire. No, it's also got Mire 1. So,
Yep.
Evil Smelling Fens and soft Mire it is.
Okay. Well, I have made my hand visible to you. What are you thinking of your starting hand?
Oh, I better draw it. That would help.
Yep, it probably would. Okay, you got Frodo's Mithril shirt in your opening hand. Not that that really helps all too much.
And 2 War Axes, which with Gollum bouncing around, it'll be easy to give a Marthiel tactics, but I think this is a mulligan hand. I only have 3 restricted attachments, no card draw.
Yep.
So,
Although
I'm
the
going to draw a new one.
test of will's nice to see.
It is, but I'd really like to flip the contract by turn 2 if all possible.
Then you got 3 cards. No, 4. Clearbrain Stone, Sword of Numenor, Round Shield, and Armored Destria.
Yeah, this is much better, and I've got a faux hammer, so as long as I get the Sword of Numenor out, good chance I'll be able to draw some more cards.
And what do you think of my opening hand?
I like yours a lot.
Yeah.
Steward of Gondor right to start, Raiment of War for Erkenbrand, and an Armored Destrier.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Although I'm not sure what I play first, the Armored Destria or the Raiment.
Let's see. Gollum engages the first player during the refresh phase, so you don't have to deal with this double attack necessarily. But oh, and you got another Armored Destrier.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to start off by playing a Steward of Gondor and triggering it straight away. So just move those resources around. I'll play out a Blade of Gondolin onto Eowyn for free. I'll spend 1 for a Raiment of War and putting that on Erkenbrand, and then I'll spend 2 and put out an Armored Destria on Erkenbrand, and then I will play a Rohan Warhorse for free on Irma.
Nice.
I was thinking about putting the Raiment of War currently on Irma, but then I was like, no.
Alright. I'm going to put Armored Destrier on a Marthiel, because I have a feeling he's going to be defending multiple times.
Yep.
And let's give him a round shield, so he has at least a chance of extra defense. And now the question is, who gets the Sword of Numenor? We better put it on Trajan, because I don't have Steed in the North, and I think both of them are going to need to quest, so should at least we'll have a chance of readying.
Sounds like. Well, if that's the case, do you not want to put Silver Circlet on Idraean right now? for the cost of one, for the fact that we're going to need questing power.
I hate to use the spirit resource though when we might need to test a will.
I know.
So let's see. You usually send 5. If I send both my people, we're at 9.
Well, I'll
I've
be
got
sending
5 already
4, 6 with Frodo.
with Frodo.
With Frodo. 6 with Frodo.
Yeah, I guess if we fail early because of a bad treachery, at least we can reset quickly. So we'll roll the dice. Instead of putting the Sword of Numenor on her, we will give her the Silver Circlet. Now she's questing for 4. And just to be efficient, we'll give him the Sword of Numenor. So I have a feeling I'm probably putting the Celebrian Stone on Adrea next turn anyway.
Well, he could put the Calabrian Stone on Frodo. Because he's always going to be questing, isn't he?
But that contract flip is just 2 attachments away right now.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm 2 attachments away as well.
Alright, I think we're ready to quest.
Yeah, I think so. And actually, I think I'm going to do things slightly different. I'm going to just move those 2 around. As odd as that may seem. I need a weapon exhausted if I kill an enemy with it. Hammer. I've got 4 hammer in hand.
Yeah, and this is the problem I had with playing Sword of Numenor on Mablung, but
I was debating whether or not just to keep the warhorse in hand and not play it.
I mean, chances are you'll get the discount next turn
Yeah,
as well.
actually, I think I'll do it slightly differently. Give her that and give Brand Aemma the raiment this turn, so there's still 1 leadership resource there. And then that way, if I need to discard the raiment, I can, but he's still attacking for 5. So he's still got a chance of killing something.
Okay.
Okay. So questing?
Yep.
I'll send 6 with Frodo.
And I will also send 6.
You want to exhaust Frodo there, mate? There we go.
Got him?
Yep. You want to flip over the quest card, because we haven't done that yet.
Oops. Okay, so we can't advance unless first player controls Smeagol, and that's the defense boost effect whenever we attack Gollum. So,
Yep.
card number 1. Dead things. The engaged player cannot reduce his threat. Alright, so we're at 8 threat in the staging area. Card number 2 is Groping Dead. For 2 more threats. And no effects on those that we have to worry about right now.
I count 11 in the staging area.
11. 2,
10.
3. Yep.
So we make 2 progress. And travel to the Soft Maya.
Yep. So we each have to raise our threat by 1.
Yep. And then engagements. The only thing that's coming down is this Groping Dead.
No, the threat raise put me up to 32.
Okay,
so
well I'll take.
I'm getting dead things.
I'll optionally engage a Groping Dead then.
Okay.
Thank you, Brand, with the armor Destria.
Alright, shadow cards.
Okay, I will defend the groping dead first.
Oops. Make text an additional attack after this one.
No, it does not. Ready up, and I will discard the shadow card from Golem. And defend Golem for no damage.
Alright. I will have a Marthuel defend against the dead things. Deal 1 damage to the defending character. So he's gonna... Oh, that's a shadow, so I can raise his defense, so he just takes the 1 from the shadow effect.
And then
Not too bad.
Tiamat attacks and kills the groping dead. Playing 4 hammer, triggering it to draw me 3 cards. Okay.
Well, a Marthuel will at least attack back and deal 1 damage to the dead things for us.
Oh, nice.
Not as nice as Grimbeorn the Old, but a Marthuel can do some work.
Yes, a Marfield can.
Well, I got the Dagger of Westerness. I needed to be able to flip the contract.
Oh, nice.
So I will go ahead and give a Celebrian Stone to Adrayan. So now she's questing for 6.
We need a Maya token on the evil smelling fens, by the way. We forgot to put that on at the end of the round.
Thank you. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to do actually is that Golem would come over and attack.
Yes, he would.
So actually, let's not have a Marthuel attack back so that he actually it's during the refresh phase. So he's already refreshed. Never mind. So I'll just have the Arbidester be exhausted and we'll see what here. Turn topmost undead enemy in the counter discard pile to the staging area.
So that would be the groping dead.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
But not
All right.
unforeseen.
And so Marthuel, good news, didn't take any damage from that. Bad news, Arbidester is already exhausted.
Yep, so what's your planning phase look like?
Well, let's see. Oh, Marthuel has an extra resource actually because I have Golem and Dead Things. So the discount, I still have 1 left there. And let's give Mablung the Dagger of Westernness. And I believe that is going to be it for my planning.
Okay, for mine, I want to spend 1 for a second Armored Destria. And playing out a round shield. I will play out a Rohan Warhorse. And another Blade of Gondolin over here, and that's my contract flipped.
Except that you'll have Frodo at the end of this turn.
Yep. And that's me done. I'm back down to a Steward of Gondor. Okay.
Alright.
So questing.
Oh, you kill it.
Yes, I do.
Wonderful. Well, I think I am just sending Adrayan.
Okay.
Which will put Adrayan and Frodo. So 8 for me, plus your 5, will make us 13.
Yep.
Card number 1. Haunted Mirror. That's a location. Oh, it's explored. Never mind. Haunted Mirror. Nothing to worry about right now. And then a Morgul Wraith. Okay, so it's 11 threat in the staging area.
Yep. We make 2 more progress. We can, however, spend an exhaust the ring to give Frodo +2 willpower if we wanted to clear this soft mire.
And we'll have to engage the Morgul Wraith then, if that's the case.
I was planning on engaging the Morgul Wraith anyway.
Then I don't see any downside to go ahead and doing that, so we clear that location.
Yeah. So that's victory 2.
And that puts us at travel. Let's see, Haunted Mirror, we have to exhaust Smeagol, so we can't do that one.
Go to the evil smelling fens.
Yeah, we might as well to avoid taking some damage.
And I will engage this Morgul Wraith.
Thank you.
Shadow cards.
Yep.
Okay. Erkenbrand will defend Gollum for you.
Thank you.
Discarding the shadow from dead things.
I appreciate that. So it looks like you have to raise your threat by 2.
Not me. It'll be you.
Oh, would be me. All right. To 35.
And then
All right.
you can defend the dead things because I need to kill off this wraith, or try to.
Yep, that's fine. Arthel takes 1 more damage.
And you've got your healing on your contract, don't forget.
Not till, wait, at the end of the turn I can use it.
Yeah. Okay, and I will defend mine with Erkenbrand. No shadow.
No shadow?
So that's 2 damage. And then Irma attacks for 6. Erkenbrand makes 8. So he's down to 1 hit point. No, 5 hit points left on that Morgul Wraith.
Okay, I was like, wait, what? That was a lot shorter than I expected.
Actually, I'm going to raise my threat by 3. Ready Eowyn, and Eowyn's going to join in that attack and kill off that Morgul Wraith, placing 2 progress on the evil smelling fens, and it is gone. Erkenbrand can't take another hit like that.
2 progress.
And at the end
It's still there.
Yeah, I know that's still there, but evil smelling fens, the Haunted Mia's going to get a Maya token at the end of the round.
Right. And I forgot, since we explored that other location, the Draenwood ready. And let's see, Draen is 3, Mablung. My threat exceeds theirs, so he's just attacking for 4. But together they are enough to kill that dead things. For 7. And I'll exhaust Sword of Numenor, since I had 5 or more hit points, to get Mablung another resource. And I will also play my Foe Hammer, exhausting the Dagger of Westerness to draw 3. There's a Raiment of War for Amarthiel. That'll be handy. Contract flips. Get rid of that. Gollum moves over and makes an attack.
Brand defends.
Return the topmost undead enemy to the discard pile to the staging area.
That's fine.
So that's the dead things I just killed.
Yeah, I'll be dead again.
At least it's not the Nazgul.
That is
Oh,
true.
let's get rid of that.
Okay. And I didn't get the hit point boost I was after. Okay, I'll drop a round shield on Frodo, and that's all I can do.
Let's see. Well, as much as I like the idea of increasing Mablung's willpower and putting some progress when he kills things, I think getting you to flip your contract would be very handy.
Well, I'm flipping at the end of this turn anyway because of the fact that Frodo comes back to you. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. Well, he'll still quest for more. He's
yep.
always questing. Whereas Mablung, I'm kind of waiting on Steed of the North to make that a little more reliable. Let's see. Let's give Drayan Steed of Imladris. So now extra cards can be discarded to help us explore locations. And put a Raiment of War on a Marthul.
You'll need to discard something.
Yeah, it's going to have to be the round shield. But at least now I've got a couple more hit points buffer.
Yep.
And now he'll actually be defending for 4. And your contract isn't flipped yet. All right. That's it for my planning.
Okay, I will send 4, 5 killing the dead things by using intimidation to drop its defense to 0 and attacking for 6.
Seems pretty good. Oh, forgot to put a Meyer token on the Haunted Mirror.
And I'll also send Frodo, so I'm sending a total of 7.
Okay. I will send a Drayan, making us 16. And I am going to hold on to my other Silver Circlet for now. Maybe when if we go to the Haunted Mirror this turn, it might be worth using next turn.
Yep.
Card number 1 is a Candle Bearer. Card number 2 is We Hate Them. So either flip Smeagol to Gollum or Gollum makes immediate attack. First player may spend 1 fellowship resource and exhaust the 1 ring to cancel this effect.
I'll take the attack. I've got the extra defense on Erkenbrand anyway.
Okay.
Erkenbrand defends.
No shadow.
Okay, and that surges.
It does. And we get a Groping Dead. So we've got 9 in the staging area.
Yep.
So we make 7 progress. One more. Yeah. Yep. So we just need to get Gollum flipped over to Smeagol.
Yep, and we've got both these enemies coming down this turn. Can you take them both?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, you cannot because I'm first player. Okay. Oh well, it looks like I'm not killing anything this round. Wouldn't need EMR to defend.
And we explore the location, so Dre and Reddy's. We can't travel to Haunted Mere, so we don't have Smeagol.
Nope, so it looks like we'll be searching the encounter deck for an undead and revealing it and adding it to the staging area.
Do you want me to take one of these enemies in particular?
Preferably the candle bearer, because it's going to do more. I've gotten, well, let's see. EMA's defending for 3. Brand would die. You're defending for 4. You take 1 damage. You've got 2.
Yeah, I can take it.
Okay, and I'll take this broken dead.
Okay.
Okay, so EMA defends Golem.
Oh, I guess one other thing, we have Mr. Underhill too, if that makes a difference on what you wanted to do here.
Well, let's see. I can't flip Golem. I can get him down to 4 hit points, but I cannot flip him.
Well, maybe you could get him down 4 hit points because that forced effect.
Well, that's it. Or I could kill off the groping dead straight away if I use Mr. Underhill. Or I just defend both these attacks, and then obviously Golem comes over to you next round.
Right.
I'll defend them both because I think Mr. Underhill will probably be beneficial later on. So Irma's going to defend Golem.
Alright. Deal 1 damage to the defending character.
That's fine. He doesn't break through the defense, and then Erkenbrand defends against the groping dead.
So attacking gets +1.
And it doesn't break Erkenbrand's defense because of the round shield.
Nice work. Alright, Marthiel defends the Candlebearer. No shadow, so Marthiel takes 1. And then heal it with the contract. Then looks like everyone can take a swing at the Candlebearer here, so swing for 3, 6, 10, which will straight out kill it. And I can give Mablung another resource.
Yep.
And actually, you should have 1 for engaging the enemy too. So, all right.
And at the end of the turn, the Haunted Maya triggers. It's Maya effect.
Yeah, it's. I just try to figure out which goes first to the Golem or Refresh and all that. Guess they're all about the same timing.
Let's have a look. Each location has a force effect. At the end of the refresh phase, and this is during the refresh phase. Right, I'd say Golem goes first before the Haunted Maya.
Alright, let's have I'll move over here. Matthew will defend. Raise my threat by 2. That shadow is getting to be problematic.
Yeah, and then the Haunted Maya goes for the Haunted Mare.
Alright, so search the encounter. So we get to pick.
Yep, and pretty much no matter what it is, it's going to die to Irma.
I guess, is there one in particular you'd like to kill?
It gives a candle bearer. It looked at me funny.
Alright. And I have an attack golem. Looks like we're ready to control in.
Yep. It actually looks like something from a really bad CGI'd film. Like Candlebearer's face. Okay, you're first player, so...
Alright, well... Could use a golden belt or another foe hammer.
You and me both.
You're probably getting something useful for him.
There's absolutely nothing useful in this top 10 cards.
Well, anyone's got space, so
Thank you.
give her a Blade of Gondolin for extra questing power.
Right. Things I can pull out. A round shield. Raiment of War. Blade of Gondolin. Gondorian Shield. Dagger of Westness or a Gondorian Shield. I was hoping to get my ancestral armor.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna have to... Oh, and my contract flipped at the end of last round, so I don't get the cost reduction. So I think at this point I'm just gonna grab a Dagger of Westerness.
Makes sense, especially since Aomer could use a little more attack boosting for Golem right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, to place it out onto him, I'd have to discard the Raiment of War.
Yeah, so it'd be pretty much a wash.
It'd be basically the same. So I'll flip my contract, and then she's up to 7 willpower, and up to 4 willpower. Let's see, I'd lose an armored Destria and a round shield if I'd give Brand Raiment of War. Is that worth it?
I mean, we've had to defend a lot of attacks already.
Yeah.
And you're going to get Golem attacking you at the end of the round, unless my Rangers can put the hurt on him.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave it for now, and I'll stick with me Dagger of Westerness, which I chose. Okay, I'm ready to do questing. How about you?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, well, I'm going to trigger my contract now and heal up 2 points of damage. And I'll quest for 7, 11, killing that Candlebearer.
You know, I think I am just going to send Frodo to make us 15. So we don't have a lot of threat at the stage area. We don't need to make any progress. And if possible, I'd like to do some hurt to Gollum.
Okay.
Saying that though, we're probably getting 2 enemies.
It's possible.
Alright, so we got a Fear of Discovery. Must either exhaust the Ring Bearer or reveal an additional encounter card.
Okay, so it's an additional encounter card, so that's 2 cards because of the Sage.
Or I could cancel the additional encounter card with Test of Will.
That's entirely up to you.
I think it's worth it right now. So we need to start doing something to Gollum here. Getting another card is going to be helpful for that. So we got another Candlebearer and a Nazgul.
Okay.
Well, at least we don't have to engage the Morgul Wraith this turn.
That is true.
Alright, so we have nowhere to travel to. This Candlebearer is coming down to me, unless you want to take it.
If I take it, I've got a good chance of losing the hero.
Okay.
But what I can do is defend Golem for you
I would appreciate that.
and discard the shadow from the candle bearer. Unless you would prefer the shadow to be on it.
No, I don't have round shield anymore, so.
Okay. Shadow card up.
Yep. Yes. That way. Okay.
Okay, Erkenbrand defends Golem, discarding shadow from candle bearer.
Thank you. So I have to raise my threat by 1.
Yes. Then Erkenbrand defends Groping Dead.
No shadow.
No damage. Okay. And for your attacks?
Alright. Do I try to take out Golem or take out this candle bearer? So I've got 10 attack. I can try to, well, swing at Golem.
If you swing at Golem, we'll progress on next turn. Well, this turn.
Right.
If you manage to beat him.
Alright, let's give it a whirl, because my threat's already getting pretty high. So, Marthuel, Adrian, Mablong attack Golem for 10. So, gotta discard the top card of the encounter deck. See how much additional defense he gets. He gets 3 more defense. So his defense is 5, but that's still not enough.
Nope.
So my 10 attack will put 5 damage on him.
Yep, so you flip over and take control of Golem.
And he's exhausted.
Or should I say, Schmeagol.
Yep.
And then
Smeagol.
we progress on to stage 2B. Right, so the hobbits soon find that what had looked like once vast fens was really an endless network of pools and soft mires and winding, half-strangled water courses among their cunning eyes, and but could thread a wandering path. When revealed, if the number of locations is less than the number of players in the game, discard cards from the encounter deck until a location is discarded. Then add the discarded location to the staging area.
Alright, so locations. And by the way, hello, I'm Valo. Oh, I discarded 1 too many. Because we got a location right off the bat. So it's add. So good news, we don't have to surge. Bad news, it's Mire 1.
Yep. Okay, and I've defended mine, so Earmark attacks and kills off the Groping Dead.
Okay. All right. Looks like refresh. So the Sifting Quagmire gets discarded. Either return a random location from the victory display to the staging area, or raise each player's threat by 1 for each location in the victory display.
How many's in there?
2. So we'd have to take 2 threats.
I'd say just return it.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of leaning towards as well. It'll like save us 1 threat in the long run, because both of them we have to spend 1 threat to travel to.
Right. So, what do you want to raise? What threat did you say?
I don't know that we could afford the 2 threat raise right now, so take the Soft Mire back.
Yep.
Okay, that gets discarded. All right, next round then.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to discard the Raiment of War, pulling EMR's willpower down to 2. I'm going to spend 1 resource and play out a Dagger of Westerness. Just in case I draw a weapon next turn or something. And
Sounds reasonable to me.
I'm done.
All right, I am going to play a Steed of the North on Mablung here. So I might feel a little more comfortable questing with him if I didn't already have this Candlebearer engaged. All right. Oh, I forgot to use my contract to heal last turn. I should have done that. All right. And that's it for my planning.
Okay, I will send 7, 10. Right, do I start chipping away and not have EMR ready for this Mogul Wraith?
Oh, so you just do 2 damage right now, right?
Well, I could, he'd be taking 4 damage. Because -2 defense. Because the One Ring isn't exhausted.
Okay.
So I've got intimidation.
I'd say chip away at that Morgul Wraith up in the staging area if we can.
Okay, so I'm attacking for 7 with -2 defense. He takes 5 damage.
All right. Did you want to send Smeagol or Frodo?
I'll send Frodo. Smeagol can stay where he is.
All right, so that's 14 from you. And I will send Adrian. Make us 23. So card number 1. Creeping Marshes. Surge, doomed 1. When revealed attached to the current quest, counts as a condition attached with the text forced. At the end of the refresh phase, place 1 Mire token in each location in the staging area. Then discard Creepy Marshes. Alright, so we have double Mire this turn. And we've got another Groping Dead. And now card number 2 is a Soft Mire. So we're losing 1 Soft Mire this turn no matter what. But that is, looks like 10 threat in the staging area.
Yep.
So we make 13 progress. Maybe I should have been playing through and there with side quests the rate we're going. Alright.
Well, you
I
might
guess,
get to change your deck up if this doesn't work because you're at 42 threat.
yep. Alright, let's travel to a Soft Mire.
With
Now I'm at 43.
Yep, and then I'll engage this Groping Dead. Unless you want it, because you can probably kill it.
Let's see. I still have the Candlebearer as well.
Yeah.
Although I guess I have 2 defenses.
Well, I could defend it and discard the shadow from...
Oh, the Candlebearer.
I mean, I can put 8 damage... Well, actually, I can put probably 3 damage on it this round and then kill it next round, it's fine. I've got Smeagol that can attack for 2. So, shadow cards.
Okay. First.
Okay, Brand will defend. No, I don't think I will raise my threat.
Okay.
And how are you defending?
Marthiel will defend. No shadow.
And then attacking back, I will attack back for 4.
Oh, I take a damage. I'll just heal.
Yep,
So 3 damage.
yep, and Gollum is exhausted. Or should I say Smeagol?
Okay. Let's see. Mablung and Marthiel attack for 7, which will get the Candlebearer down to 1 hit point. And that's it for me.
Okay.
So the Softmire goes away, so we have to reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Oh, you know what else we forgot to do? We had to reveal another card at the end of staging because the number of locations was less. No, we had 2 locations.
Yeah.
So never mind. We were good on that count. So just the Softmire reveal is a Haunted Mirror.
Okay, and the Softmire goes away.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 for Arod. And that's me done.
Do you want another Dagger of Westerness for Amber?
Well, at the moment, it wouldn't go amiss.
Then go ahead and have another
Thank you. So he's now
Dagger.
attacking for 7. And questing for 4.
He'll be attacking that Morgul Wraith for 9, right?
Essentially, yes. Well, yeah, it would be attacking the Mogul Wraith for 9 with -2 defense.
Alright, that's it for my planning.
Okay, questing, I will send 7, 11, killing off that Wraith.
Yep.
And I don't even need to exhaust intimidation for that. And I will use Arod to put a progress on this Haunted Mire.
Sounds good. Oh wait, progress can't be placed on locations in the staging area from the quest card, so it has to be the Softmire.
Yep. And that Creeping Marshes is gone now since you already did the double
Mire.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I'm just gonna send a Drayan.
Okay, so that's 11 plus 9, so that's 20.
Yep. So card number 1 is the Bitter Reek. Either raise your threat by 1 for each character you control that's committed to the quest, or deal 1 damage to each character committed to the quest.
I'll deal 1 damage to each character committed to the quest.
So I guess this doesn't apply to both players, right? Because it's a peril.
Oh, right, well, if that's the case, is that your card? Yes, it is.
Is it my card? Oh, okay, so that first player. Yep. Anyway, well, I can take 1 damage on a Drayan. That's not a problem.
And my card is...
Your card is Stagnant Pools. At least it's my R5.
Yep.
And we have Smeagol, so we could travel to it.
Yeah,
Actually, we need the same thing for Haunted Mirror.
Yep, and I think Haunted Mirror is the one we want to go to first, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Mire too.
Alright, well, we only got 7 threat in the staging area.
So we blow past Softmire.
Yes.
And then travel to the...
A lot more on there.
travel to the Haunted Mire.
Yep. We'll exhaust Smeagol. So no engagements, so just combat.
Yep. Okay, you'll combat first.
Martha will defend. This attack enemy gets +1.
That's
Okie doke.
2 damage on Marty.
Yep. And I'll use the contract to heal, so net 1, and Adrian is fully healed.
And the Groping Dead will be defended by Erkenbrand for no damage. And then attacking back, what you got?
Well, we'll let Mablung take care of the Candlebearer all by his lonesome.
And trigger the Sword of Numenor.
Yep. I'm sad I took the Gondorian Fire out of the deck now.
And then Irma will destroy the Groping Dead using Intimidation and attacking 7. Refresh phase, the Stagnant Maya gets a Maya token and a threat. So it boosts its threat by 1 for each Maya token on there. And at the end of the round, I would have used my contract to heal there before the end of combat.
Always good to remember that.
Yeah.
Still no golden belt. All right. What are you doing for your planning there, Grant?
Absolutely nothing. Actually, I think I might spend 1 and give Frodo a Gondorian shield.
You stole my play. No, Frodo could quest for 5 if we want. And defend for 3.
And that's me done. Well, defending for a potentially 5. He's got the round shield as well.
That's right.
And I'm guessing the round shield would be as big as what he is. The Gondorian shield, he just digs into the ground in front of him and he puts the Gondorian shield at the other side. You can't see me.
Well, I'm ready to quest if you are.
Yep, I'll send 7. Plus Frodo's 5, so that's 12.
And I will send Adrian, make us 21. Probably way overkill, but we'll see. Fell Light. Put the topmost undead enemy in the discard pile into play, engage with you. And this is your peril.
Okay.
Yep. And each undead enemy engaged with you makes immediate attack.
Okay.
So you get the Groping Dead back.
Yep.
And it attacks.
Oh gee. What am I gonna do? I'm Brand.
No shadow. And card number 2 is another Groping Dead.
Hard now.
So we easily explore the Haunted Mirror. I'm not even going to keep track of the progress on the quest card at this point.
We will travel to the stagnant pools, exhausting Smeagol.
And once we explore this one, that will be our 4th one we can advance.
Yep, and do you want the Groping Dead?
Yeah, I can take it.
Because you get basically a resource from Mablung for doing it.
Yep, and I've got plenty of attack power ready.
Yep, and I will defend mine with Erkenbrand.
Alright. He makes additional attack.
Erkenbrand defends.
Okay.
It does not destroy a character.
Yep. total whiff. All right, Amartya will defend, makes an additional attack. Then Marthil takes no damage and will defend again.
It's funny that we both got the
No
exact
shadow.
same shadow card, isn't it?
It is really weird. So no shadow, no damage.
I'm just glad that didn't come out
Heal.
as a when revealed.
Yeah, those are great shadows, especially right now.
EMR attacks and kills. And I will place 1 progress on the stagnant pools with Arod.
Okay. Adrian and Mabalong attack mine for 7 to destroy it. And none of my guys have Blade of Gondolin, so okay.
Well, neither does mine. He's just using Arod. Okay, so what's your play?
Well, no one's got a restricted slot open for this Blade of Gondolin I have. Although I guess I could give it to a Marthuel. It's just to start placing some progress, but I think I would miss the extra hit points from Raymond of War, so I think I'm just going to stand pat right now.
Yeah, and were you wanting to heal up that last point of damage last round? With your Hunter's
Actually, I
Contract?
did heal the contract before refresh.
Alright,
I had 2.
Okay, questing. I'll send 7.
Okay. And I will send 9 to make us 16. And you know what? I will discard a Blade of Gondolin to put 2 progress on the stagnant pools. Card number 1. Fell light. So looks like I get an undead enemy engaged with me that makes an immediate attack. Hello, Groping Dead. Amarthiel defends. No shadow, no damage. And card number 2 is a Creeping Marshes, which has doomed 1. And it surges. He hates them. So we either flip Spiegel to Golem, or the first player may spend 1 fellowship resource and exhaust the 1 ring to cancel this effect.
I think we'll cancel that, don't you?
Yes, I would agree with that. Still surges. So we got to reveal 2 more encounter cards.
No, because we can exhaust Frodo.
Oh, you're right. So we just have the surge. Great. Let's surge into a stagnant pools.
Okay, that's fine. So 3 against 16. We make 13 progress.
I'll put that in the victory display and we advance.
Yes, we do.
And the Creepy Marshes go with the quest card. So we need to search the encounter deck and discard pile for an undead enemy and put in play to engage with each of us.
Okay, I think we'll get another couple of Groping Dead, don't you?
Yeah, they seem to be pretty easy to deal with. Looks like there are no Groping Dead actually in the encounter deck, so they're all in the discard pile. There's 1 for you. Is there only 2? Looks like there's only 2 groping dead. There's dead things or candle bearers. Well, I'm going to take a dead things in that case.
There's another broken dead in the discard pile.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Somehow I missed it.
And then we shuffle all locations in the victory display into the encounter deck.
Okay, and shuffled those in. And let's flip this over. So we can't place progress while we have undead enemies engaged. We can't defeat the stage unless the first player controls Sneakle.
Yep, and Idrian readies, by the way.
You're right, we explored location.
And then shadow cards. Well, travel. Do we want to travel to the stagnant pools? I think we do, don't we?
Yeah, because otherwise, if it gets explored by the Mire keyword,
We thread
I
out.
will. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go, and then shadow cards, because we are at combat.
All right. So
Okay,
my defense first.
I will defend one of them with a Marthiel, with Erkenbrand.
Thank you.
And
Deal 1 damage.
that's fine. And discard the shadow from the other one for you.
Thank you. So I can defend that with a Marthiel, no problem.
And then Erkenbrand defends mine.
No shadow.
And Smeagol's exhausted.
Oh, because we used it to travel.
Yep.
Right.
I'll use my contract to heal up Erkenbrand that 1 point of damage he did.
Oh. And I'll use mine to heal up a Marthiel fully.
And it's your combat.
Attack back. Well. Could put a good amount of damage on both of them, but I think I'm going to just take one out. So, Mablung and Adrayan will kill off the Groping Dead with their 7 attack.
And then Eamar attacks with his kills off his enemy, placing 1 progress on the stagnant pools.
Okay.
I'm doing nothing. How about you?
Yep, I don't have anything to play either.
Okay, so questing, I will send 7.
And I will send 9.
Okay.
We can't play save progress on the quest yet.
Nope. Basically, we've got to push through next round.
Yep. So card number 1. So you grant either raise your threat by 1 for each character committed to the quest or deal 1 damage.
I'll do 1 damage.
Okay. Card number 2 is a Haunted Mirror.
Yeah, that's fine. So 4, we break through the stagnant pools.
Yep. Varian readies.
And I will travel to the Haunted Mirror, exhausting Smeagol. Well, hang on, let's see. We need to make 24 progress. Can we do that next round?
Let's see. You got 11. I have got 14. 18 with a Marthuel. So we could do 29, 34 with Frodo, and Frodo could be boosted with the one ring. I think we could.
Okay, let's hope we can then. Otherwise, you're threatened out.
Yep. Alright, so Groping Dead. Marthiel defends. And I threat out at the end of this turn. Because that shadow raises my threat by 1.
Well, why don't I defend that for you? And say, I cancel that shadow effect.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah, so drop your threat back down to 48.
Alright, and Drayan and Mablung and Amarthiel can murderize this guy.
And don't forget your full hammer.
Thank you. We'll exhaust the raiment. It's a weapon.
And then you can trigger your other full hammer on the Dagger of Westerness.
I will do that. Oh, look, I got Strider. I'll give us some more questing power. Alright. Don't think anyone needs a round shield or anything like that, right?
Nope.
Well, let's go ahead and make Adrian our Strider here. And open the armory is not doing us any good. So I guess I could give Amarthiel another armored destrier.
There's no point
and a
to
red shield.
it. Was
Yeah.
no real point to it. Not at this point of the game.
Alright. Time to YOLO quest.
I'm sending 15.
So 7, 11, 20, 25. And I'll discard the silver circlet to put 2 progress on the haunted mirror. And how much did you say you requested for their grant?
15.
Alright, so we're 40. The empty staging area. Let's see what we get. The ring draws them. So we have to engage enemies at the end of this phase.
You have to engage enemies at the end of this phase.
Yes. That surges, so new card number 1 is a Morgul Wraith.
And card number 2
is Creepy Marshes, which is doomed 1. So that threats me out.
But does it mean that we lose the quest? Yes.
No, because
I'm 15.
You're 15. Actually,
You're threatened out, so you're Frodo. So yes, it's game over.
that's what I was wondering. I was like, does Frodo go to you if I threat out?
No, you control Frodo, so when you threat out, they basically claim Frodo. So close, yet so far.
Alright, apparently I need to put some threat reduction in this deck.
Yeah, I never saw any of my secret vigils.
And I had secret vigils in the sideboard. I was like, I was fighting for room on restricted attachments so hard to make sure I got the contract flipped right away. But actually, like, once we took care of that first turn, there wasn't a ton of threat in the staging area.
Yeah, I think Irma helps keep things clear.
Yeah. So maybe I can dial back on expecting to flip the contract and instead put in the necessary threat reduction.
Yeah, and maybe some action advantage, obviously. You've got Speed of the North, but I think Unexpected Courage could come in handy. It's not.
I have 2 copies, I just didn't find them.
Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't get any of these things the searching eyes.
And Searching Eye was fourth from the bottom on my deck.
Yeah.
And
So thank
where are
you.
the unexpected courage? Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you for joining us for our first attempt at Passage Through the Marshes. Join us again where we try again at beating the Marshes.
Thanks, everyone.
So until then, happy questing.